Coach, a tough matchup with Moorhead, and then kind of want to get away a little bit with Northern State. What do you take away from the weekend?
They've played two good teams on the road. I think they're combined 19-1 or something now. So two very good basketball teams. I thought we played a lot more complete game on Friday night, on Saturday night than we did on Friday night. Played a lot better against Northern State. Just didn't execute very well on either end against Minnesota State Moorhead, and they're playing very well right now, and they're good enough to take advantage of your mistakes. And when you're out of position, they made us pay, especially in the first half. Played a better second half against them, and then great first half against Northern State, and then thought we executed pretty well offensively in the second half at Northern State, and missed some, close game there, and missed some easy opportunities that really cost us when they pulled away mid-second half, and kind of went from a tie game to about a 6-point deficit there. So let some opportunities get away. You can't do that on the road against a good team, but I thought we played much better basketball and were much more active on both ends of the floor on Saturday night than we were on Friday night at Minnesota State Moorhead.
What do you expect this weekend from Sioux Falls and Southwest?
It'll be great to be back home, that's for sure. 6 of the 8 we've played have been on the road. Traveled a lot of miles and been away quite a bit, so it's nice to have a whole week at home for practice, be able to sleep in your own bed for the whole week, and finish up with 4 here in a row at home before we get to break. 2 teams coming in from the South that are both pretty solid basketball teams, both off to okay starts. I think their coaches would probably say that they can play better, and that at times they've played well and at times they've played poorly. So in some regards they're a little bit like us, still trying to get a little bit more consistency out of both ball clubs. But it'll be great to be back home, and great to we're 2-0 at home so far, so great to be home and trying to defend our home court.
Freddie, you guys, Southwest kind of left a bitter taste in your mouth last year with playing almost a buzzer beater. Does that add anything extra to that contest?
Yeah, we definitely feel like from last year we can compete with them for sure. We had them right at the end. Just needed one more stop to get a win there. And we just need to be better at closing out games, especially against Northern. It was close the whole second half, and we just kind of let it get away. So if we're in the same predicament against Southwest Minnesota State this weekend or Sioux Falls, we just need to close it out better.
Yeah, we hadn't talked about that game yet, so thanks for bringing that up from last year. No, it was a great game last year when we played them. They beat us on a 3 at the buzzer. So, but I thought Nate just made a great point. Still learning how to finish those games a little bit when they've been close, and we let that one get away last year. We had one this weekend that we had our opportunities in, and it's just about getting experience and learning from what you do right and learning from what you do wrong, and then eliminate the mistakes and keep making the right plays. So hopefully we can put ourselves in a position both games this weekend to have it come down to the end and be in a position to win again.
Not the result you wanted, obviously, against Northern, but is it a testament in some ways to your program that you're getting some of those games on the road against quality teams, whereas last year some of those have already been decided?
Well, I think, we're disappointed. We had a great chance to win that game and thought we outplayed them for certainly the first half and parts of the second half. And, we made enough mistakes, and to their credit, they capitalized on them. We play a team that's 8-1 or 9-1 on the road. You don't get to make a lot of mistakes and walk out with a victory. And to their credit, they made shots when we broke down defensively, and they rebounded the ball when we missed offensively. So I don't think any of us walked out of Aberdeen happy with that game. I know I'm a little bit happier with our effort, and when we watched film yesterday and we'll watch it again today before practice, we'll see a lot more positives in that game than we saw the night before. But the bottom line is you go on the road and you play 2 good teams early, and the wins and losses both count the same as they do at the end of the year. But the main thing is to learn from those games and to be a better team the next time you play them, and we'll play both them again here at home in the second half of the season. And we need to make sure we're playing better basketball this weekend and moving forward from here than we did last weekend.
Thomas, you're trying to integrate some new kids into a program this year. Now that you're 8 games in, are you guys starting to feel more comfortable with each other on the court?
Yeah, definitely. Beginning of the year is kind of tough because we had a whole bunch of new guys. Even some of the guys back didn't play last year. We only had me, Nate, and Don play. We got playing time last year, and so it was a challenge. But now we're getting more and more used to each other, getting the feel for each other, how each other plays, and stuff like that. So we're coming along pretty good, I think.